Vigilante A, Vigilante B, and Vigilante C. What the hell? Wait a minute! What the heck is this? Some of those people I recognize. We Vigilantes despise injustice and inequality. We shall remain united, friendly, confident, and self-reliant. We have come to do away with this fiendish defender trying to protect the witch. We shall fight, and we shall protect our town from this villain. What the hell? Yeah, whatever. Did I just hear something crash onto the floor? Honorable Vigilantes, let us first hear your proud names. I am Vigilante number 1! Of course, because I'm the one without the helmet. The captain of this unit. My name is Boystrom. I'm not gonna even remember all the voices for these guys, so before anyone says, Luke, that's the wrong voice. Yeah, there's like friggin' 10 of them! Come on! You expect me to remember 10 voices at the same time? I'm Vigilante number 2! My name is not a Lance. I am Vigilante number 3. My name's Bullmung. They say dogs that bark don't bite, but I assure you, I do bite. Vigilante number 4. Name's Lywood. I'm Vigilante number 5. My name is Seiki. And I'm Vigilante number 6. Am no more than a hopeless slave to love. My humble name is Servius. I'm the Steel Agent, gracing the Vigilantes with my sweet presence. My name's Foxy. Don't you dare forget it. Oh, trust me, I won't. With a name like Foxy, the only thing I can think of is terror running straight at me and screaming at my face. I am but a man who wants nothing more than Foxy to feel my steel heels on his back or something like that. You can call me Dreaded. Vigilante number 9. I go by the name. What? As for me, I am the 10th Vigilante. Yes, nothing more, nothing less. Just that. I forget my name. You look so freaking familiar. It's no use. I cannot remember that many new names and faces at once. Thank you, Judge! Thank you! You know the exact feeling I'm gonna feel with all those voices. Well, anyway, honorable witnesses, you may testify about this evening's incident. Tell us about everything you saw on this dreadful night. We have been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared. No one's ever said a bad word about us. Until now. The defender tried to hide decisive proof that the girl is the Great Witch, but he couldn't fool us. Before that, the rain. After the rain, at no point did a single suspicious person approach the bell tower. But then, suddenly footprints appeared on the bell tower stairs. When I saw them, I thought, it's that witch! My eyes went hazy. It made me sick and dizzy. The rain stopped and a beautiful butterfly appeared at our side. rain is so loathsome. My steel silhouettes gets dirty from the mud, and my lovely hair loses its texture. And my fan has no effect on me. You have no idea how delightful it is when Foxy steps on us in her dirty silhouettes, imprinting the mud on our backs. I did my duty when I discovered intruders. I tell ya. What? I have been mulling over this incident, and now a realization dawned on me. I remember nothing. Well, I suppose that can be summed up by saying you all did the best you could. The Vigilantes have been taking turns guarding the bell tower since it appeared. Only a witch could have gone past them unnoticed. Yes, that would seem to be true. However, I must say that something caught my attention in that testimony. Defender. Yes, Your Honor? Have you been concealing important evidence? Huh? Why would I do that? Don't think you'll get off the hook by claiming you forgot about it, right, Captain Boystrom? Of course he won't, Defender. You and your companion tampered with the crime scene and tried to sneak away with a very important piece of evidence. We did? Wait, is he talking about the pendants? But in the end we gave it to you guys. We weren't trying to steal it or anything. That's absurd! We saw you putting it in your pocket! Wait, what? Oh, right, that. I completely forgot it has been 2 weeks. The evidence we have retrieved from you has been passed on to the Inquisition. We have done our citizenly duty. Wait. I didn't try to put it in my pocket. I tried putting it in the friggin' mechanism. Isn't that so, Lady High Inquisitor Darklaw? This thing, was it? Oh, that's the pendant that Espella Cantabella is always wearing, is it not? We've seen that thing! That's Espella's pendant! She never goes out without it! Wait, didn't she have it on earlier? That's weird. It has to be her after all! She went to the bell tower and used witchcraft! Very well. This pendant will be accepted as evidence. Why are you giving that look? Well, the accused was caught in the act, so this pendant doesn't change the situation much. Although it should at least clear any doubts as to whether or not she was at the crime scene. Aw, man! If they'd appeared just 5 seconds later, they wouldn't have seen us swiping that thing. We weren't trying to swipe it! We were trying to put it in the freaking mechanism! Right, Nick? No! Are you okay? You're spacing out. Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Was it just me? Or did Darklaw look mighty uncomfortable just now? Yeah, really. What's more, on closer inspection, that pendant seems to have some blackish stains on the strap. That looks like blood! No, seriously. Right there. That right there. It looks black there, but right there it looks like blood. Defender, you may begin your interrogation. We have been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared. No one ever said, hold it! I'm gonna stop you and silence you right now. That is a lot of people down there. Why have you been guarding that tower? As you might know, the bell tower suddenly appeared out of nowhere about 3 months ago. It has an overwhelming presence, and it looks as if it's been here forever. It's a bad open. It's the Great Witch's doing. Simply put, the townspeople are scared of it. That is why, Defender. The Vigilantes were compelled to step in and keep an eye on that tower in order to ease the minds of the townsfolk. That bell tower is in fact tied to 2 dreadful incidents. 2? You shouldn't have to ask. The alchemist committed suicide a few days after its appearance. Ah, yeah, right. She's talking about Belduke. And now, this most heinous crime! The murder of the storyteller! The bell tower is cursed. 'Tis the curse of the Great Witch. Next witness. Continue the testimony. The defender tried to hide decisive proof with that girl. That the girl is the Great Witch. Oh, wait! Whoa, 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 whoa. The proof you're talking about, is this correct? Correct? Yes! That's it! That's the pendant the accused is always wearing! It's proof she was at the crime scene! The strap on this thing has been torn. Of course it has! Otherwise, she wouldn't have dropped it! Right, but there must be a reason why it's torn. It wouldn't just snap on its own. Yes. I guess that's right. You there, you rascal! I mean, Defender! Yes? You no good for nothing, useless swine! You're doing it again, huh? You're insulting the Vigilantes! What? Someone tore the pendant from the girl's neck, huh? And you have the temerity to suggest it was us! That's what you wanted to say, isn't it? That we did it! That's it, right? No! When this trial is over, we will hold our own trial in which you'll be the accused! One more reason to prolong this trial as long as I can. Before the rain, after the rain, at no point did a single suspicious person approach the bell tower. Oh! Whoa. Are you sure about that? Sure, I'm sure. And anyway, I'll be honest with you. Ever since I started guarding the tower a few months ago, not a single person, suspicious or not, has come near it. No one but us. Really? No one even approaches us for a chat when we're on duty. Most people almost treat us like we're not even there. Wait, what? So you are dorks! It gets so very lonely on the job. So cheerless. What he said? Cheerless, lonely. What he said? Cheerless, lonely. You have no idea how sad it can get guarding that tower. It's very sad. Oh, it is. You think people would be interested in a highly suspicious bell tower like that? But no! I mean, what's that all about? Isn't their job to keep people away from the bell tower anyway? And so, it goes without saying, the Vigilantes haven't seen anyone into the bell tower. She totally ignored us! Oh, woe is us! And you know what that means? but footprints appeared on the steps. But then suddenly, footprints appeared on the bell tower stairs! Yeah, I just said that. When I saw them, I thought it's that way- Hold it! Hold on a minute. You saw the footprints on the steps too? Yes, muddy footprints left by one person from the entrance all the way up. The footprints you saw, are they the ones shown in this sketch? If these are the footprints from the bell tower, yeah. And when did you notice those footprints? After the rain, but still quite some time before the incident. Wait a second! Lywood? I don't remember you reporting this to me! Yeah, that's right. I didn't report it. Strange. Why? Lywood! Why not? I thought you were serious about your duty, at least compared to the others. Why did you neglect to report that? You're right, Captain. It was out of character. I'm sure there was a good reason why I didn't report it to you. Weird. It's no use. I've forgotten. I think I'd remember if someone would give me a clue. A clue? Did you say a clue? Luke's clue? Luke's good. No, we're not gonna go into that. That guy, it's like he's teasing us! We can only hope he remembers what it was. But his testimony did give us some new info to go on. The culprit entered the bell tower soon after the rain stopped. Maybe it'll appear in a little bit. No, I didn't want to go back to it. Weird. My eyes went hazy. It made me shake in the gut. Hold it, man. Are you? Is there you're Oh yeah, you're Mr. Shaky, right? Or do they call you Mr. Fall in the academy? Yes, Shaky's the name. Are you feeling okay, dude? Yes, I'm perfectly peachy. Looks can be deceiving. Did you see anything around the time of the incident? Just going back into normal talking. I told you. My eyes were hazy and I was dizzy. And ringing in my ears like the crying of... I can't take this this guy seriously. That's okay. That's all I wanted to know. We're moving on from here. But what I'd like to know is how Mr. Shaky got into the Vigilantes in the first place. That's what I'd like to know too. Actually. Maybe it's better not to ask. The rain stopped and a beautiful butterfly appeared at our Hold it! Hold it! A butterfly, you say? Yes, a butterfly, happily fluttering around, watching us from above. When I saw it, I thought maybe my goddess has turned into this butterfly. What are you talking about? Gracefully moving from one flower to the next, like my goddess of love. The divine Foxy. I'm the Steel Angel gracing the Vigilantes with my sweet presence. My name's Foxy. Don't you dare forget it. You said that before. Nick, about that butterfly. I think that must have been a witch using a transformation spell. Seriously? You think a witch turned into a butterfly and flew up the bell tower? We got the footprints! By the way, what happened to that butterfly? Oh well, it carelessly flew straight into the fire torch and burned. Ah. Huh? I felt enlightened by that sight. The butterfly cannot resist its dangerous attraction to the flame, even if it results in death. Perfect. Thank you. That was quite the exhaustive reply. Rain is so loathsome. My steel silhouettes gets dirty, the mud, and my lovely hair loses its... Hold it. So you have steel high heels? Yes, boy. I'm not a boy. See? Foxy's heels are always polished to sparkle. Wow! I can see myself in the reflection. They're like mirrors. Did you notice anything suspicious during the incident? Not really. I was busy having some tea at the time. You were... having tea? I made it for her. Tea with milk is just the thing for rainy afternoons, after all. But weren't you supposed to be guarding the bell tower? I couldn't possibly walk around in the rain. My silhouettes would get dirty. Ah, these lovely silhouettes. Their tips as sharp as Inquisitor Barnum's sword. And when they grind against my armor with such force and passion, I am the happiest man on earth. Would you like me to squish you under my silhouettes? Just say the word, no. I'm fine. But thanks for asking. It's not every day someone offers to tread on you. Maybe it's a labyrinthian custom. I mean, it seems like you get offered to be smashed a lot, Nick. I get walked over in court often enough as it is, thank you very much. You have no idea how delightful it is when Foxy steps on us in her dirty... Hold it! Didn't we just go over this? And I have no idea what you mean. You are such a hopeless man. Actually, all men are, including me. Don't you also dream of feeling that beautiful pointed tip of hers too? Brutally digging into your back? No. Do you, Nick? No! No! He says it with capital letters, too! Anyway, you mentioned us. Are there more fans of Foxy's? There are a lot of Foxy fans out there. Not that Foxy. I think we know what Foxy we're talking about here. That shake of the head. Yes, there sure are. Servius is one of us too. Yeah, I suspected he meant that guy. Oh, that look. You're not averse to that sort of thing either, eh, Defender? In that case, look at this! This is the mark left by Foxy Stiletto! Wow. Isn't that amazing? I must say, you've been quite beautifully trodden on there. Wait, let me say that again. I must say, you've been quite beautifully trodden on there, partner. See how exquisitely tapers to a point? This deserves to be called art. Whatever you say, dude. Oh, I'm so jealous, Servius. Such charming beauty born from dirty mud. About that muddy footprint. Why didn't you wash it off? What? Don't be silly! Have you ever exchanged a handshake with a beautiful singer? Don't you dare be one of those people that say, if you do a handshake, you never want to wash that hand again, because that's just disgusting, man. It's just like that. No, it is not. And both things are disgusting. Anyway! Foxy was wearing high heels that whole time. That's an important point. I think. An important point. For silhouettes. I didn't run anyway. I did my duty when I discovered intruder. I tell you. Hold it. You discovered the intruder? Can you tell me more about that? It's the... Excuse me? If you want to ask me something, address me by my name. Make fun of me, 'cause I'm a baron and I'll make you regret it. Okay. This Belgian Chuck Mill? Can you get it right? Can you? I'm not talking to you and Mar. Oh, come on! Does Belgian Mill? Can you please tell us what you know? This evening during the incident, what did you see? Sure, I saw the witch's footprints, that's what I saw. Good job, Maya. But how? This Bill Charlton sounds kind of Mayan? Does Bill Charlton Chuck Mill? Do you mean these footprints drawn in the sketch? Those the ones?
And then? What did you do after discovering the intruder?
The chief told me to report Woony intruder I saw, right?
Hang on. Excuse me, Mr. Boystrom? Wow, you look in really deep thought there.
Oh! Oh! What's this out of the blue? The Blue Defender! Oh! Have some respect for the Vigilantes!
Is there anything you'd like to comment on from Disbill from Number 9's testimony?
Comment? Well, certainly. I remember about his report.
Strange footprints appeared on the bell tower staircase. Why didn't you investigate as soon as it was reported to you?
We are the fast-footed Vigilantes, the most dutiful of knights, giving all of our all for the utmost sense of accomplishment. It is unthinkable that we would not launch an investigation after a report like that!
And yet, I don't recall any such report being passed on to the Inquisition.
That's right! I had my hands full with assigning tasks to each of the Vigilantes myself. So I got hold of a reliable Vigilante and gave him the following order. Investigate the suspicious footprints that appeared on the staircase immediately. That's what I said to him. Yes, I did. I said to them that.
Who was that reliable Vigilante?
Oh! It was, well, having a bit of trouble remembering just who it was, actually. But I'm sure it was a young and high-spirited Vigilante.
Man, someone has really hard memory problems. Was it...
You?
Hang on!
Can I ask you something, Mr. Shaky? You didn't even make a crash that time. Man, you're starting to become silent. Nick, don't. You can't expose that poor guy to your ruthless questioning. Just look at him. He might not be able to take it. How am I supposed to talk to him then? Let's try this again. Please excuse me, Mr. Shaky. Don't get shaken up, please. A pun. The person the captain asked to investigate the suspicious footprints. Was that you, by any chance?
Yes! What? It was him?
I feel compelled to say this, but... although Mr. Shaky may be young, very few would describe him as high-spirited.
Huh? What? That may be so, but, well, what of it?
Mr. Shaky, did you not follow your orders? Didn't you investigate the footprints? I investigated them, of course. Orders are orders. Everyone looked to be very busy, and no one would listen to me. Now someone finally asked me about it. Vigilante. Oh, God. Oh, no. That was a very convoluted testimony. But at least now we know that this young man's report didn't reach anyone, because his seniors were too busy to listen.
Yeah! People treat me like a burn! Did my report go to waste?
Ah! Now I remember! Oh, you do? Huh? What are you talking about? You remember? Yes, I saw them! I saw the muddy footprints in the bell tower! But I didn't report it to the chief. And now, I remember why I didn't report it!
If that is the case, you will add it to your testimony.
Yes, my lord! When I saw those muddy footprints, at first I figured they were Foxy's. Hold it! You thought the footprints were Miss Foxy's? Yeah, she's always doing whatever she likes, causing us nothing but trouble. I was sure she entered the bell tower to take shelter from the rain, leaving those footprints. Excuse me, boy. How could you think that? That place is off limits, isn't it? I take orders seriously, and I value obedience. Yeah, sure you do. Foxy gives us orders. Any orders you wish, we will obey you, whatever you require of us. However, you told us a different story before, Mr. Lywood. You previously stated that when you saw the footprints, you thought they were those of a witch. Did you think that Miss Foxy was a witch? Well, I didn't mean it literally. It's just that Foxy can be such a bother. You can't help but call her a witch sometimes. You can understand that, right? Yeah, I can understand that. You can see what kind of person she is. Yeah. If that's the case, then the footprints you saw in the bell tower must have looked like they were left by silhouettes? Stilettos. I keep saying silhouettes. Silhouettes. Stilettos! Idiot. Yeah, those. Stilettos! And silhouettes. I was just reading that way. There's a lot of T's in silhouette, or a lot of letters in silhouettes, or something like that. Silhouettes. I'm thinking silhouettes, not stilettos. Anyways, it's stilettos. Yeah, those stilettos. She likes to dig them into other men's backs. There are men in this world who enjoy that sort of thing, too. Yeah. Well, it's best not to think too much about it. We'd never mistake those footprints. Foxy's footprints are unique. Lywood thought they were just Foxy's footprints. So that's why he didn't report his findings. In case you want to know, they weren't mine. I didn't leave those muddy footprints in the bell tower. Well, there goes, mystery solved. Now that's just weird, though. That's just weird. Let's see. We didn't question you yet. I have been mulling over this incident, and just now the realization dawned on me. I remember nothing.
Hold it!
Hold it! Quit wasting my time, dude! Also, excuse me. I'm pretty sure we've met before. Mr. Wordsmith, was it? Wordsmith? I must disappoint you, young one. I am not familiar with that unusual name. Wordsmith? A smith of words?
Would that not be the storyteller?
You mean you don't remember?
I do not. From where did this wordsmith come? To where did he head? And where will he next arrive? I know not. Regardless, such questions are of no concern of any of us. I am on a green field, sky-clad, watching petals dancing in the wind. Oh, yeah. Allow me to indulge in my dream for a while longer, young one.
You're not fooling anyone, Grandpa! An awful lot must have happened to him since that other trial. Maybe, but just what the heck is the matter with all these vigilantes? Alright, now that I've heard their testimony and their presses, it's time to get to thinking. But there are too many of them! I've never handled this many witnesses at once! It's gotta be one humongous undertaking squeezing information out of this wacky bunch. In any case, the footprints left on the bell tower stairs are our best lead for now. Some of the witnesses saw them too. So, let's focus on that and press them hard until they cough up some more useful info. Yeah, that's the plan. If I can't refute the witness's testimony, it'll be the end of Vespella. I need to fish out a decisive contradiction in their statements. Objection! Okay. Don't think it can record too much more. It's frickin' already 4:19 and I feel like I haven't accomplished too much tonight. But at the same time, I might have accomplished 3 or so episodes. Anyways, you seem pretty sure the footprints in the bell tower were Miss Foxy's. In other words, the footprints you saw were stiletto footprints, not silhouettes. Stiletto footprints. With pointy tips. Yeah, pointy. They were hers for sure. And yet, we have a sketch of the footprints as they were found after the incident. Which actually don't look like stilettos. Do those look like stilettos to you?
Oh, those footprints. They have rounded tips.
So you see, Mr. Liewood, are you lying, damn it, and do I need to prove it? Your testimony contradicts the evidence. No way! That sketch was drawn by the court illustrator, based on how we found the crime scene immediately after the incident. I can guarantee that the sketch is accurate. Well, I saw what I saw. There's no way I was wrong! How can you say that? The reason is pretty simple. If I'd seen footprints like those in the sketch, it wouldn't have occurred to me that they might be Foxy's. Exactly. Those are nothing like Foxy's. Sweet Foxy's footprints look like this.
This is quite puzzling. Perhaps the defense can explain this contradiction.
Only one trail of footprints was found in the bell tower. One of the witnesses claims the footprints had pointy tips, but the court illustrator's sketch of the crime scene shows they were rounded.
Is the witness's account correct, or is it the sketch that shows the truth?
I think it's obvious a little bit, but at the same time kind of like making me question myself, but they're both correct? Both the witnesses and the sketch are correct, Your Honor. Witness, not witnesses. What? The two different types of footprints were observed in the bell tower. Now, if neither party is mistaken, it means that 2 trails of footprints were left on the stairs.
Objection!
obvious, I shouldn't have to mention it, but if you trust that the sketch presents the facts accurately, there was only one trail left on those steps. You can see it quite clearly.
Objection!
Objection! Actually, it's possible the sketch is showing 2 trails. When he says it like that, it's like you try to examine it, and it's like, I can't tell. If one thing is shadier than the other. And how would that be? Let's organize this evening's events on a timeline. Mr. Lywood discovered the footprints soon after the rain stopped. Which means that at one point, someone had already entered the bell tower.
Yes, that would be the case.
The footprints that were observed then had pointy tips. And then sometime later, another person went up those stairs. But that person left different footprints. Footprints that had rounded tips.
Oh, I think I can see where this is going!
I'm glad you follow, Your Honor. You see, the second person walked on the footprints that had already been left, perfectly covering them up as they went. What? This explains why only one trail of footprints was left.
Objection!
Preposterous. That's just too far-fetched. What makes you say that?
Even we can tell you that much! There's no way there were 2 intruders!
It's a big stretch there, honey.
Oh boy.
Even if a body of them was a witch that was visible.
Why would we would have seen the other one? What you're saying makes sense, but it's a fact that none of you noticed the second intruder. And the only explanation for that is that the second intruder was also a witch, who had also made herself invisible when she entered the bell tower.
Oh. What? What the heck? Order! 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 There were 2 witches?
Objection!
Ludicrous! Are you honestly suggesting that 2 witches managed to sneak into the bell tower? It may seem ludicrous to you, but you can't say it's not a possibility. It's easy to bat around possibilities, but your theory alone doesn't change anything. Or perhaps you have some proof to support your little story. Because we do have proof that Isabella Cantabella was in fact in the bell tower at the time of the crime. Not only was she seen by many people, but this was found at the crime scene afterwards too. Isabella's pendant, huh? If you think there was one more person in the bell tower, scratch! Then prove it, defender!
Very well then. The defense shall present evidence. Do you have proof that someone other than the accused was in the bell tower?
Well, the only other thing that looks very suspicious would have to be this, because it's kind of weird how, yeah.
Take that!
Take that?
Oh, that's What is that?
This robe was found at the top of the floor of the bell tower. As you can see, it's way too big for a Spella.
Yes, indeed, it would seem to belong to a much taller person.
Vigilantes, I'd like you all to confirm something for me. You have been guarding the bell tower ever since it appeared, correct?
Indeed we have, Sir Blue Knight.
Had anyone ever gone up the bell tower before the incident this evening? Of course not! What would be our purpose if we freely allowed people inside the bell tower?
Suspicious or not, sadly no one ever approaches our bell tower.
I see. But then... how did this robe get up there? Do you get it now? There must have been a second witch in the bell tower.
Order! Order! So, there were 2 witches inside that tower?
Exactly, Your Honor. It's true that the defendant was seen in the bell tower at the time of the crime. But if another witch was present too, it's impossible to say for sure that it was Miss Cantabella who summoned the fire dragon.
Golly molly,
Don't scare me like that.
calm down everyone!
We must not let this defender confuddle our understanding of the situation at hand. It was the Great Witch Vizela that summoned the fire dragon.
I'm gonna expose her what she is.
We've braved fierce rapids, scaled high mountains, and crossed vast plains to testify in this court and expose the Great Witch. What are they talking about? You'll know soon.
I, Inquisitor Darklaw, permit us to testify again!
You believe you can reveal the truth about the accused?
Yes, Lady Darklaw! We may be just a bunch of commoners, but we shall offer you our testimony with passion, purpose, and plausibility! Let us speak now, for the sake of Labyrinthia!
Oh man, for the sake of my sanity, please don't speak. Permission granted. May your words be as sharp as swords, and pierce through Mr. Blue Knight's sanity, and cut through all the lies and fallacies straight to the truth. So, next time, I'm going to see what the hell this testimony is, because it's actually late. I don't know how time goes so fast when I feel like I've barely done anything with this case, but yeah, probably because I was complaining at Play Asia for like 30 minutes or so. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and next time we will see what the time of the crime entails.